Donde yo voy, que venga alegría. Donde voy yo, que se quite la tristeza. Pero la guardo pa' mí. Pero la guardo pa' mí. Donde voy yo, que venga alegría. Donde voy yo, que se quite la tristeza. Pero la guardo pa' mí. Pero la guardo pa' mí. Ahí nada más. Ahí nada más. Ahí nada más. Ahí nada más. Como el sol que te calienta, como el aire que te da vida, como el agua, no puedes vivir sin ella. Así es mi son, mi rumba, como el sol que te calienta, como el aire que te da vida, como el agua, no puedes vivir sin ella. Así es mi son, mi rumba. Ahí nada más. Ahí nada más. Ahí nada más.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Jeana Turner. You all may know me as that one bald girl from America's Next Top Model, and I am your host for the virtual ModelHunt International 2020. ModelHunt is the world's most diverse model search and the first and only model search to have the most diverse categories of models. Unlike other modeling searches, we've included a wide range of ages, sizes, and looks. While we bring models of many different styles together, ModelHunt focuses on selecting the top and most unique models, giving each a rich opportunity to grow in their modeling careers, helping them on their path to discovery, recognition, and earning their place amongst the top modeling stars in the fashion industry. Last year, we held the first trans, plus size, mature, and persons with disabilities in the modeling competition world, where a number of them got signed with a modeling agency. But due to COVID and this entire pandemic, we have pivoted to the world's first virtual modeling competition. The format for this year has changed as well. We only have one category where all models, all shapes, ages, and sizes compete with each other. There are three categories: print, commercial, and runway, which will all be pre-shot, pre-recorded under strict health and safety guidelines, and will be done in different phases every month from July to October. Our criteria for judging is comprised of 20% online voting from our Facebook page and 80% of our judges' score. Criteria is based on their confidence, ability to follow instructions, poise, expression, and overall look per challenge. Judges will not score them according to their looks. After that, we will choose the top 15 candidates, and they will go through another challenge, and then we will choose another top 5 who will win cash and gift prizes from our sponsors. Now, every month, we will have a live judging here on Facebook, YouTube, and every challenge we will have special guest judges. For our print challenge today, let's start with our judges. The first judge, Errol Issa, executive producer of ModelHunt with 20 years of experience in the fashion industry. He is also a fashion show choreographer, casting director, and modeling coach. Our second judge is John Dedios. He's been working as a photographer since 2001, started out as a photojournalist in Southern Australia. You haven't been to Australia, have you, John?
A little bit, no.
A little bit?
Not.
Oh, okay. Southern Arizona.
Close enough, right?
It's close enough, though, right? Yes. He's been a professional photographer and photo instructor and mentor for college students and young and mid-career professionals from all over the world for almost 20 years. That's a long time. And his work has been published internationally for publications and entities including the New York Times, National Geographic, Scientific American, and commercial clients including Canon USA, ARRI, Microsoft, and the National Science Foundation, and many, many others. John serves as a co-producer and chief photographer for ModelHunt International. Next, we have Lisa Walker, who is an award-winning experiential marketer with an extensive international experience. Her exceptional skills in the live event industry have enabled her to lead the creation, development, and execution of over 5,000 hugely successful iconic brands building events. Miss Lisa Walker was. Hey. Hi, Lisa. You're so quiet over there. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Lisa was most recently the general manager of special events, public relations, and experiential marketing for Altair Group based in Dubai, UAE. Lisa joined Altair in April 2013 and developed a world-class event team presenting the best luxury marketing experiences. Prior to joining the Altair Group, Ms. Walker was the director of Macy's New York, Herald Square, Northeast Special Events. Next, we have Jeana Turner, who is a global citizen with a diverse background in fashion and creative content development. Her first step into the fashion world began with her roots Born to Indian and Sudanese parents, her mother was a fashion designer in India and instilled Jeana's creativity and fashion business. JCPenney, Nordstrom, Lebanon, Lacoste, Marc, and Macy's are among a few of the amazing clients that she's worked with. Her extensive travels include the fashion capitals like London, New York, India, Toronto, and more, and have allowed America to develop a unique style that is featured in all her collaborations. She's currently lived in Los Angeles and is known for her work in front of the camera as a model and actress, as well as behind the camera as a fashion stylist and show producer. And last but not least, we have Alan Scott, who is an award-winning documentarian and producer for companies such as Canon, USA, ARRI, National Geographic, National Science Foundation, and also ModelHunt International. So,
hey guys, how's it going?
How are you guys doing today? Is everybody doing great?
Fab.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys ready to get some judging in?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We're ready.
All right, so before we start the show, sorry guys, there's a little bit of echo on my end, sorry. Let's take a look at what the candidates have competed in so far. Ellen? So as you all can see, all of our candidates are very diverse and they all have a unique look. Now it's time to look at their photos from the print challenge, starting off with their headshots. Our judges have scored them according to their facial expressions, use of angles, intensity of eyes, lips, and overall impact of the images. Alan? we have their commercial photos. Candidates were asked to show their personality and commercial features. Judges scored them according to their confidence, facial expressions, smile, use of angles, and overall commercial impact. Alan? Beautiful. And lastly, we have our contestants' fashion photos. Candidates were asked to pose in high fashion couture darling. Judges scored them according to their confidence, facial expressions, use of angles, poses, and overall fashion impact. Let's see those fashion pictures, Ellen. All right, now that we've seen all the photos of our candidates, let me ask the judges on their overall feedback on the challenge and who their top picks are. So let's start with Errol.
I feel like I won a raffle draw.
Right.
So before I answer your question, I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone like you, Jeana, for being our host. All our judges, Jihan, Lisa, John, who's also my co-producer, and Alan, William. He's also an official tabulator. My Model Hunt team, Rebecca, Anna, Diana, Ian, Rebecca, Nikolai, Monica, Javanka, all our photographers for the shoot, the makeup artist, and everyone who helped us out. Also our sponsor. I just want to thank all of our sponsors who are giving out prizes. We have Light in Motion for the lighting. We have Lighting Bear, No J, Davis de Dios Media, and Hotel McCoy. In terms of the feedback for the challenge, one thing that I've been telling everyone from my past interviews, I always say that the ones who really, so we gave them workshops, we gave them assignments, and the ones who really submitted their assignments, the one who were really active on their assignments are the one who were strong during the challenge. I think they came during the shoot really prepared. For example, it's very hard for models who are new in the business when they come to a photo shoot and they don't know what to do. So the photographer tell them, okay, give me all those poses, and they don't know what to do, right? So during my workshop, I specifically told them, I gave them a posing guide, for them to be prepared. in any photo shoot and in a runway and commercial shoot, it's always good to get to be ready, to prepare yourself. So it's always just practice. I told them to come in front of the mirror, practice all your poses so that when you arrive, it's easy for you. And I've seen that in some of the, most of the candidates actually. So when I told them, okay, change your posing, they all had, there's just a few who didn't know, how to pose and all that. And really the most important thing for me, especially in a photo shoot, is their facial expression. As you can see, we have 3 different looks. We have the headshot, which is, obviously the close up, and then we have the commercial, which we told them, show your commercial face, so a lot of smiling, and then we have the fashion. So for those who are candidates who had like 3 different looks and with 3 different expressions, those are the ones who are really strong. And just one point I want to stress out as well. And once you announce the top 5 highest score, I just want to tell you guys that online voting is very, very important. There are some candidates who were at the judges' top score, but once we calculated the scores from the online voting, some of them actually went down, and some from the online voting came up to the top 5. So those are just important things that you need to think about, to be mindful.
Great. Okay, now let's hear from Lisa. Any feedback of the first challenge?
Yeah, I'm having such a great time. I first want to give props to Errol and Alan, because last year I participated as a judge in this competition, and we were live in person pre-pandemic. And for them to pivot and be able to take this online and to engage such creative and really cool people to just, stay committed to competition, I give them props for this. And this is really fun. It's innovative. It's just awesome. So Errol and Alan, I hats off to both of you. And I'm really glad to be part of the judging team and see it transform into this arena. I think they were all great. I love the categories. I think it's important not to just look at, like Errol said, the beauty or how good looking someone is, but, between edgy and plus size, and between the kids and the teens and trans. And I just think they all rose to the occasion. I like the diversity. I like the inclusivity of it. And they're all winners, no matter who the top 5 are ultimately. I think they're all winners because they all competed in such this new space. So I give them all, I think they all did a fantastic job. I do have some some that were standouts, but I think overall they were all fantastic.
Who were your standouts, Lisa?
Oh, you want to put me on the spot, huh, Jeana? I will tell you, I think that Christopher was one of the standouts to me. I like Louisa as well. Something with her energy that came through, her facial expression that really kind of did something for me there. I love Carla. I believe in the mature category. I think I'm saying the right name. But those were some of the ones that come top of mind right off the bat. Cece was also very cool. The team Cece was good. And Chase was interesting as well.
Okay, let's move on to Jahan. Any feedback or the top select?
First of all, thank you for having me here. I'm super excited. Piggybacking a little bit on what Lisa said, it's amazing that this is the new norm and we're not stopping. The love for modeling, the love for fashion, Errol and his team, congratulations, we're all here together. I definitely saw so many different types of images, and honestly, I think that it's not just about the face, because some person had the face, but then they didn't know how to pose, and then some person had it didn't matter. We were like, oh my God, that's a top model, but they just really knew how to carry themselves in the photo, and I really saw that. So doesn't matter who's coming out top 5, but I do have my favorites, and congratulations to everybody of going in there. And I love the video with the mask. That's my favorite.
Yeah, the mask is really cute when you're passing forward.
So cute.
Yes. Okay, now John, we'd love to hear from you.
All right. So as Errol said, we really are grateful for everybody who's been involved, from the team, the models, the staff, you, of course, Jeana, for hosting. For me, I get kind of the almost I get to cheat a little bit with the judging, but at the same time, it's kind of harder because I got to photograph pretty much most of the models during the weekend challenge, and like what everybody has already said, we have such a diverse group and really, really strong looks, and I had a lot of fun with everybody. To piggyback a little bit on what Errol said, some of the comments from our photography faculty is that it's really important, because we have such varied looks, right? That they're able to communicate properly with their photographers and really be able to change their expression depending on what it is that they are photographing, right? The campaign, the style with the headshots versus the commercial and the fashion, and I will say I really enjoyed getting to know the models a little bit during that weekend, getting to photograph them doing the headshots and the fashion and commercial. I had to say that for me, the big standouts were, as Lisa mentioned, the models who were able to change their expression almost at will. There were several models that were standouts who, every click of the shutter, they had a different pose, and it wasn't too over the top. It wasn't too hokey. It wasn't too much, but it was natural but evocative at the same time. So they really, you could tell who had been practicing or who had been really thinking about what they're going to be doing once they got to the set. As far as standouts for me goes, it's really difficult to pick, because it's one of those situations where everybody has such a different look, right? Nobody really looks the same, and that's what Model Hunt is about, is focusing and keying on on their individuality, but at the same time, remember that this is a fashion competition, right? It's a model competition, so they have to show the diversity in what they can do, depending on what the clients are, and the photo shoot style. But at the end of the day, they also have to remember that the photographer is part of the team that they're working with, so that they need to be able to interpret what the photographers are looking for, what the art director is looking for on set. And we were lucky where we had Monica helping with the models and their poses, but most of the time the photographers will have directions, and I think we just need to remind some of the models that work with your photographers, because they're there to help you really get that emotion out, really get that the looks they're trying to achieve. I don't know what else do I have to say there, but yeah, no, really, really difficult to pick through, I would say, just because we have such a diverse group and they all did so very well, and it was a lot of fun, and it's very difficult to pick favorites out of that group. I will say that much.
Thank you, judges. You guys gave some great feedback and great constructive criticism. Now I'm going to be revealing the top 3 most liked photos, and I'm going to bring those contestants over for a quick interview and reaction. Now here are your top 3 most liked photos. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring in Zitlavi in here. Hi, Zitlavi, how are you?
Hi.
Hi. How did you feel about your first challenge? How do you feel being in top 3?
I'm excited.
Great. She's such a sweetheart, you guys. Oh my gosh. She's such a cute face. Wow. Okay. Very excited for you. Congratulations. Okay, now let's move on to our second most liked photo, Juliana. Do you have Juliana here? Hi, Juliana. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
How did you feel about your first challenge?
it was really exciting, and I'm super grateful for all the likes and everything. And it was a phenomenal learning experience for me.
How does it feel being in top 3?
Overwhelming. I mean, I didn't really expect it to happen, but I thank everyone who kind of voted for me.
Congratulations, Juliana.
Thank you.
Juliana, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So how did you prepare for this first challenge? You know, it's setting up for Model Hunt. Everything was live, right? So now we had to pivot, and we had to be extra careful to make sure that everybody's health and safety is prioritized. So what was that like for you? What was your process in preparing for the print challenge?
For me, it was paying attention to Errol's online classes, because I just recently started modeling, kind of in February. When I first walked into the Model Hunt audition it was kind of my first casting call as a model. So like his classes really helped me, and doing the assignments that he gave me based off of he had like a host catalog that I kind of followed. So I would look at that and I tried to bring that on that day, and I think that really helped. Yeah.
Wow. So this was your first photo shoot, sort of.
Well, it was my first casting call. Like
Okay.
I had just started. Honestly, I walked in thinking it was a casting call. I did not know it was a competition, and so it was pretty surprising, to be here. But I really did work on all the assignments that he gave. So that was kind of fun.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Great. And last but not least, our first place winner is Carla. Where is she?
Hi, gorgeous.
Hello, Carla. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How was your first challenge? Did you find anything really challenging? Any surprises?
Yeah, photography's that bare naked one. I mean, we weren't nude, but you know what I'm saying. Where it was very little makeup. The headshot itself is pretty raw, but John was wonderful, and so he just made me feel at ease. I'm just excited. I'm just excited that I'm working the tech as a mature model. I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, congratulations. There's definitely no cutoffs. The fashion industry is definitely opening up and becoming more inclusive. I think we see a big diversity when it comes to top 3 in general. So big congratulations. I'm very proud of all of you guys. So now let's move on to our top 5 highest overall scores in the print challenge. We won't be announcing the winner for this one just yet, as we have a few more candidates who will be flying into LA in August to shoot. As we all know, COVID has kind of stumped us and limiting travel. But I will be revealing the top 5 highest scores for this month, and I will bring the candidates over for a quick interview. Now here are our top 5, starting with Juliana in 5th. Congratulations.
Welcome back, Juliana.
We had a couple technical difficulties. It's okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations. How does it feel being in top 5 overall?
I don't know. I'm at a loss of words right now, but it feels pretty good. I know there's I know the things that I have to work on, so I'm excited for the next phase.
Great.
You were great, Juliana. Congratulations.
Sorry?
You were great. You were confident. And and of course, on the online voting really helped as well, right?
Yeah.
But you were great.
Thank you.
Yeah, I never would have guessed you were such a neophyte, so to speak, in modeling. You came off so natural, came off so confident and poised. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Julianne, I just wanted to say congratulations and welcome to the curvy community, girl. I'm so glad you walked into that room. I'm so glad that it was a mistake, but you were meant to be there. So I'm glad you did it. And look at you now.
Thank you.
No problem.
And our next candidate in our top 5 is Danica. Do we have Danica?
Is Danica there?
Can't hear you, Alan.
You're muted, Alan.
Hey
This
guys.
is live.
Hey guys, Danica wasn't actually able to join us, so we're going to jump to our next model, which is Carla.
I believe we have Amara and Carla yet.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hello. Do we have Amara with us as well?
We don't have Amara yet.
No Amara yet?
Oh, here she is actually. Give me 1 second.
Is Carla there?
There she is.
I'm here.
Hi, Amara.
Hello. Well, we have Amara and Carla both tied for that 3rd place spot in the top 5. Congratulations, you both.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Congratulations to both of you. You were both fantastic. You were both awesome. So congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it so much. I'm beyond thrilled. Really.
Yeah, so excited.
It's just wonderful.
We get to hear a little bit from Carla. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Amara. What was this process like for you? How was it? How did it go? What was your? How did you get ready? And what was the experience like for you so far?
I'm stationed in New York, so I traveled to LA for the shoots, and it was cool. It was a really cool day. It was I learned a lot. I thought it was just cool to be around other people, other models, and other people in the industry. You know, I thought it was just a great experience overall.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats, Amara.
I wanna talk to Carla. I know, Carla, you have a unique story. I saw your post about your history of being bullied and all that. Can you tell everyone that story, because it's really wonderful?
Sure. When I entered this competition because a friend of mine, Anna, convinced me to. And to be honest, I'm a stand-up comedian. I was going to just do this on the down low because I really believe in the mature modeling world and I'm passionate about fashion. So when this opportunity presented itself, I went into it. But then when it became virtual, it was now I had to come out of the modeling closet, as it were, and the categories were taken away, as you know, Errol. Now we're all competing together. So I thought, okay, now I'm competing against beautiful 18-year-olds. And I wanted to do this because I wanted women of every age to be represented. And mostly I wanted to do it for my 13-year-old self because I was bullied relentlessly, like a lot of us were. And kids would scream out the bus window, pig nose, and horrible names. And I cried myself to sleep many nights. So as I like to joke, I look like the love child of Howard Stern and Big Bird when I was in my tweens, as a lot of tall women do. And so I wanted to enter at this age and show that women over 40 aren't invisible, and that and to my bullies.
Yes, well,
Well,
you're
there you
really
go.
proving them wrong. Yeah. Thank you.
Way to go, Carla.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you for doing this. There's a lot of people I know looking at you right now that probably felt the same way or still maybe do about themselves. So seeing someone in your position chasing a dream that was always there but just was never fully attached into something so inspirational for others to watch. So thank you for that. Definitely thank you. And then our last contestant in that top 5 is Christopher. Is he here? Lally, hi.
Hey, said Lally, congratulations for second overall spot.
I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, how did you prepare this time? So I think we can mention to everybody that you are an alumna of the program, right? So how has it been different compared to last year? Last year you competed with your little sister and it was more in person. So how has the virtual competition been like for you?
Well, actually, the virtual competition is more different because, well, I'm not around a lot of people because of COVID-19 and coronavirus, and I'm mostly at home. And also, I get to see a lot of people, but instead of like in person, it's more on the computer.
Yes. So how's your sister, Sitlali? Are you still there?
She is doing great.
Yeah, so her sister actually won the kids category last year. Itchel. So we hope to see Itchel next time.
That's awesome. You got some shoes to fill, Sitlali. Okay, now I just got word that we do have Christopher and Danica here. So let's go and check in with Danica. Hi, sweetie. Congratulations on top 5. Can you hear us, Danica?
Hi.
Hello. Congratulations.
Hi.
Hello. I think you can hear me when we can see me. Can you still hear us?
Maybe she can't hear us.
I think there might be
I can. I just can't hear the one person.
There may be a little bit of a delay.
Yes.
Yes.
I think there might be a one person. There may be a little bit of a delay. So it's very delayed on her end.
Yeah, I think there's a delay. So
that's okay. We're gonna check in with Christopher for now while we get Danica all sorted out. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
How are you? Congratulations on top 5.
Thank you. I literally have no words. It's just such an honor to be here. I never thought this was something I'd be doing, but it's honestly such a great opportunity, and I'm thankful for every moment of it. So,
Great.
thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about your story, where you come from, and who?
Yeah. So I'm the oldest of 4 boys. But I get told that I look a lot younger than most, or the 2 ones that come after I do. So that's where I'm the oldest of 4. I live with my mom. She's a single parent. And growing up, I never thought modeling would be something I do, only because I was so insecure on myself and how I looked. And I would look at other people and I would be like, I'm not as skinny as them. I'm not, as whatever they had that I wanted at the moment. But I guess growing up and just like realizing that self-love is more important than like trying to fill in shoes or trying to fill in the stereotype of like you have to look like this to be a model, that really helped me gain confidence and just being here today.
Definitely. How did you feel about the first challenge?
So actually this is my first photo shoot ever, and like my first professional photo shoot scene as well. And honestly, I thought it was a really great experience for my first time. I met 3 other models who were, beautiful slash handsome. They were really nice. They actually came up to me and started talking to me. So I was surprised that they were the ones that approached me. Normally, I'm kind of like a shy guy at first, but once you get to know me, I'm really outgoing. I'm really I love to have fun and move around. And also everyone who was there was really nice. They would help you navigate, and they encourage you to do your best. So it was just an overall great experience.
Great. It makes me so happy to hear. I'm so happy hearing all of your guys' stories. I've been in all of your positions before, starting to do something new in the modeling world, and I love hearing stories from beginner models and people who are actually learning from the challenges of being in the industry. So this is awesome to hear this from you guys. It sounds like you guys have all learned a lot.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, do we have Jessica with us?
Thank you, Chris.
Can you hear us now, beautiful? I still think we're having a little bit of a delay with her.
Hi, Danica.
Hi.
Oh,
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Congratulations on placing in the top 5. How do you feel?
I feel nervous and excited, and I'm very happy that these people voted for me. I'm very thankful that they did. And I'm surprised that I'm on the top 3 because of my braces. Because, I always thought that, people might not like my braces, and,
Well, no, Danica. I mean, you're still young, so it's natural. I mean, I had braces when I was your age, and so that's fine. I mean, in modeling, it's forgiven, to have all of this, because you're still growing, and eventually you'll have. I mean, you're only, I think, 11, right? You're not even, in your teens, so that's not a problem. But you were great. We love your photo, so congratulations.
thank you very much.
Congratulations, Danica.
Yes, congratulations, you guys, and great job to all the candidates. Make sure you guys. Hello. Sorry, I'm having a bit of an echo and a little delay on my end. I'm not sure if something went wrong. But make sure you guys are ready for next month's challenges and be ready to, before we end the show, take a quick look at the behind the scenes videos for the photo shoot. Alan, can you play the video?
Have different stations. We have fashion, we have more like urban casual, and we need to be sure that everything matches perfect and the models can be super confident. You can come with me and see what we are working on.
So Sheila did really well, but she was super stiff when we started, and she became a little more fluid after we took a few more shots.
What's happening right now is a fashion photo shoot, which our contestants are actually showcasing their own individual style.
Models are very active, they're very passionate about what they're doing. They're being very descriptive, and it's been actually a lot of fun to get to know them.
Who kind of stood out for you the last couple of days?
As I've always been saying since yesterday, all the ones who really attended our online classes and those who submitted the assignments are the ones who really did a good job. So when they came here, they were already prepared. And that's what really our workshops were all about, right? We're making sure that they're ready in the real world of modeling. So they need to go through all this assignment. They need to be prepared before coming to the photo shoot. So those are the ones. It was so obvious for those who were really, like when you told them, okay, start immediately. I saw on their eyes, the expression, the way their lips, their body and the movements, their hands, it's all from head to toe. They already know what to do, and those are the ones who actually submitted the assignments, and they were really, active on our workshops.
There you go. So active participation. Preparation, just like with everything in life, right? You gotta go show up prepared. You can't show up to castings unprepared. You gotta do your due diligence, do the homework, attend the seminars. That's what they are there for. We have the participant portal that gives you all that access to the information, and it really helps get you ready for these challenges. And as what Errol was saying, it really sticks out, and it really shows when you're coming prepared, and it goes to when you go for a job interview, when you go to a casting. If you don't do your research, you're gonna get left behind.
Very, very true. That's it, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We will be back here August 22nd on Facebook Live for our commercial shoot and challenge. Stay tuned to our Facebook and Instagram for the latest updates and news. Again, I'm Jeana Turner. Be well, stay safe, and see you all very soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Jeana.
Bye.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody.